Hi, everyone. Coach Sullivan here again with MGS Coaching Football. To my subscribers, I thank you. Sorry, I got a little itch in my eye. Non-subscribers, I'm hoping I tease you to pushing that button. This past fall, I completed my 38th year coaching football, and I was a defensive coordinator. But over that time, I've also been an offensive coordinator, special teams coordinator, longtime head coach, and all of this at both the collegiate and high school levels. In this presentation, I want to share with you one of our named or paired combo blitzes that we call Wham X. I'm going to show it to you versus both 11 and 10 personnel, although it's good versus all. Okay, so over here are the key terms to help explain and bring to life what I will diagram over here, the blitz itself. All right, so the first key term is a name or paired combo, right? Well, in this case, it's Wham X. It's still Wham, Whip, and Mike, W-H-A, and then M is Mike. Okay, so we present it that way to the players because if you look, all of our positions have a different letter, and in the case where there are two letters, the second letter is different. So it makes it a lot easier for us to do this. So however you structure your personnel, it does have an effect on the way you name things, and you potentially can pair different types of blitzes and create whole new blitz patterns. Okay. So number two, what a Wham X is since the W whip is first, a lucky Ringo, our blitz call was made by the whip. And then what the whip is doing is what was called, it's a go blitz. So I'll go over, not a lot of detail, but enough non-subscribers, the rules and technique, versus a tight end instead of a two-man surface. The mic is going to plug opposite A gap, hence that's the X, as you'll see. And because of that, the D line is following their simple go rules. Okay, so I'll bring that into play for you in the diagram. The coverage is trio, one of our zone blitz coverages, non-subscribers. And so what a named or a paired combo is, we combine, it's a combo, so we combine, a go and a plug. But now the key is it's on the same side. Oh. That's where you create a whole new blitz pattern. So non-subscribers, you're going to have to push the button, okay? This, as I said earlier, I'm going to show it to you versus 11 and 10, but it's good versus all, including 12, 20, 21, 22. And number 6, it's also good versus run, pass. It's good versus zone read, power read. It's good versus RPO. Okay? So over here, up top, is our 11 formation we call Gun Dallas, 2x2, non-subscribers, and it's pistol, middle of the field. On the bottom, it's 10, Gun Detroit, again, 2x2, non-subscribers, and also pistol, again, middle of the field. Okay? So as I mentioned before, right, different letters, naming affects how you can create blitz patterns and packages and whatnot. So for us, right, Whip and Mike, they travel together. Whip and Mike, right? So that enables us to package, name, or pair a combo off the same side, which is a whole different blitz pattern. So all I'm going to go over when it comes to the coverage is how our safeties spin, okay? And they spin in the direction of the blitz, and then we make calls to make sure that we're communicating and everybody's spinning in the same direction instead of splitting. That wouldn't be too good, right? So up top, we have the tight end over here. The whip is over here on the left, so he's making the lucky call. The corresponding call for the spinning safety is Louis, so they talk to each other, okay? Up top, since the safety's at 12, he has to execute what we call a creep technique. Remember I said I'd touch on rules and technique. And so it's predicated on what we call a snap indicator, and there are all kinds of different snap indicators in the gun. We'll say for this presentation, when the quarterback does this, that's when the whip will begin to creep toward the line of scrimmage. Okay, and the safeties have their inside foot is up, so when they creep, the inside of the up foot moves first, so they're always here, and then they can dig and cross over for their get off. That's a lot free there, non-subscribers. So let's assume snap indicator. He begins to creep. The aiming point he'd like to be when the ball's snapped, heels of his outside linebacker, or at least in between or inside the mic and the outside linebacker. He'll never be offside, so you can't get caught in a freeze count. He can see the ball snapped, and then, okay, the three-man surface, his aiming point's the butt of the tight end, but then he's got to bend like crazy. It's still sky, so if it's run coming to him, he's got the force. Okay, he's got force. I'll take care of the safety spin on the snap. He doesn't move. The safety rotating middle does not move until the ball's snapped, and then he rotates middle, reading surface. Surface is pass. He's middle third. Surface is run. He's going to stick it in the ground and fit in where we need him. Okay? So now let's get to the defensive line. What's meant by a go? Defensive end call side. So the end on a lucky, it's always him. Slant B for a go. Nose goes A to the call. So lucky, he's slanting A left. There it is. Boom, done. And so the X part of it, right? If the nose is in his A, then the mic plugs opposite A. Right? Plug opposite A. There it is. Boom, done. But it's a whole different blitz pattern. Down here, everything stays the same, okay? Except it's sky when it's versus the tight end. When two's removed, outside linebacker's got orbit. So same quarterback snap indicator. He creeps. Now with a two-man surface, his first level is the butt of the tackle, and since it's orbit, outside linebacker, the whip is now a spill and a bend. So run to him, he's spilling it out to the outside linebacker. The rover in this case plays away from him, he's bending. Go get it. Okay, Ringo, it's always the stud. Slant B, nose, slant right A because it's a Ringo. Now the same mic, plug opposite A gap. There it is, ball snapped, rotate middle again, reading surface, pass, middle third, run, stick it in the ground, come up and fit in. Okay? So as I said at the beginning, subscribers, I thank you. Non-subscribers, I'm really hoping I teach you into pushing that button. To everybody, please reach out to me, CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'd like to thank you for watching MJS Coaching Football, and I'd like to thank YouTube for providing this platform.